All right, Greg Pickle. Week 2 of Penn State August camp is officially underway. Just met with James Franklin. Thought there were a couple interesting things. One involving the quarterback race between Trace McSorley and Tommy Stevens, and the other involving the offensive line, the tackle spots, and specifically where Andrew Nelson may wind up. What'd you learn?
Start with the quarterback. So Trace McSorley and Tommy Stevens, there's no starter to be named yet. James Franklin does not think this quarterback battle has been going on for a long time, even though it dates back to the spring. No one across the country, in his opinion, has named a quarterback, so why should Penn State at this point is essentially what the takeaway was. The other thing, though, of course, the biggest key is that he believes Tommy Stevens has closed ground on Trace McSorley. That's what we heard in the spring. That's what we talked about at Media Day last week. You heard Bob and Dave talk about is that closing ground is key, and he did.
So I think if he hadn't, then the quarterback race would probably be over. Correct. So that's probably good for Tommy. I still think Trace is the guy, but the clock's ticking, and he's going to have to make a decision soon. Also, on the outside at the start of camp, they said that Andrew Nelson was going to move from the left tackle spot to the right tackle spot. James said today that it's more likely that he will stay at right tackle, which is very interesting to me, which means they don't have their left tackle yet. I saw a couple players working on the left side. I think they're going to be looking at a couple more candidates at left tackle before the end of camp.
Yeah, Noah Bay and Brendan Mann, the two guys we saw out there today. They're two guys who were working out there when we were here last week for the first practice last Thursday. So that's what they're working with right now. He was, again, not willing to give details on the whole reason for moving Andrew Nelson to the right side, but it's pretty clear that he's going to stay there at this point anyway. So you're right. I think they're going to have to audition a few more guys and see what they can find out there, because I'm not terribly sure those two are the answer.
One more player to mention on the offensive line, I think, is Connor McGovern, who enrolled in January. I think I saw him at right guard of the first team today. He's a guy that's versatile. He can play tackle, center, or guard. And I think before all is said and done, if he's not a first teamer, he might be a key reserve.
Yep.
All right, that's it for now.